Hi everyone, I wanted to walk you through your last assignment for this course. So I'm going to show you a few things in the Word document that explains the requirements and a few things on Canvas that will help you as you're turning in the different parts of the assignment. So you all will be doing what I call the travel project. Let's go to the Word document now to see the requirements. Each of you are going to be assigned a Spanish-speaking country, and your job is to plan a hypothetical vacation to that country. You're going to do a PowerPoint presentation that includes all of the details of the trip that you will be taking and some information that you learn about the country during your research. The goal for this project is for you all to explore a Spanish-speaking country and get some exposure to its culture, its customs, and the tourist industry there. Now the PowerPoint is broken down into very specific slides, so I'm letting you know exactly what information I want to see in each space. Overall, this will be a project grade worth 100 points, and the points breakdown are as this box shows here. For your title slide, I want you to include the name of your country and your name. For the next slide, you need to include a picture of your country's flag, and I want you to list the colors of the flag in Spanish, but I'll provide those translations for you. The next slide, you need to have a map of the country, and you need to point out the capital city, and you need to give me the population of your country. Next, you're getting a little more into the vacation side of things. So tell me what dates you'll be going on this trip, and which city you'll be choosing to visit. It's totally up to you. And then tell me what the weather's going to be like then. So consider that when you're choosing which city to visit and when. For example, if you like cooler weather and your country is Chile, you might want to go to the southern part of the country, perhaps during the winter time there. But if you really like the tropical weather, you might want to visit Costa Rica in the summertime. Those are just some examples. It's totally up to you, but that's the information that you need for slide 4. For slide number 5, you're going to give me your lodging information. You can choose a hotel, a hostel, an Airbnb, or anything that suits your interest. Consider choosing something that's nearby places in that city that you would want to see. For slides 6 and 7, you need to show me 2 different tourist attractions that you want to visit while you're in this city. You'll need to include a picture and an explanation of why you want to visit that particular attraction. In slide number 8, I want you to show me a picture of a traditional food from that country. Tell me what the name of that food is, and then show me one restaurant in the area where I could go try that food. Make sure you include the name of the restaurant. For slide number 9, I want you to talk about a unique holiday for your country. So that could be their Independence Day or a holiday that's totally unique to that country, meaning it's not celebrated in other countries. Or, for example, if they have a unique way of celebrating a holiday that you're already accustomed to, you could talk about that. And finally, for the 10th slide, you need to include the links to the different websites that you used to get your information. Now, back to the grading. The creativity and effort, you can earn up to a total of 7 points there. That means I want your slides to look like you tried to make them visually appealing. Feel free to include extra pictures more than the minimum. For the title slide, make sure you have the country's name in Spanish. So for example, we say Spain in English, but the name of that country is actually España in Spain. So just make sure you have the name listed correctly. For slides 2 through 9 that have the majority of the content, those are worth a total of 80 points. And finally, your works cited is worth 10 points. This side is super important as we have to cite the different places where we get information from. I will go click on your links to check and make sure that that is where you got your information from. Now, this is a larger project, so I do have some different deadlines for you all to help you accumulate this information over time. I have those broken down here. Now, these different deadlines serve just to keep you on track to complete the project on time. So for each deadline, you'll need to submit a specific piece of information that's going to go into your project. My recommendation for you is that you open up PowerPoint now and go ahead and start a presentation. Then, as you get to each checkpoint, you're going to submit that information to me on Canvas, but go ahead and add that into your PowerPoint. That way, by the time you get to the final deadline, you're already almost done. So your first deadline is this week, Friday, and then you'll have 3 next week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then the final project will be due on Monday, May 18th. I'll go to Canvas and show you guys a more detailed breakdown of what that looks like in just a minute. Here I also have for you all your country assignments. So you can see the countries here along with your first and last name. If you have any questions about that, definitely feel free to reach out to me and ask me anything that you need. Let's go back to Canvas. Here I have for you all the calendar, and I know I have some other classes in here, but draw your attention to the light blue class. That's you all. So today is May 7th. Tomorrow, May 8th, is your first check-in. You have another one Monday the 11th, Wednesday the 13th, Friday the 15th, and then your final project is due on Monday the 18th. Here's an example of what one of those check-in assignments will look like. Here for project check-in number 2, I'm asking for this specific information. Again, I have a link to the document that I just showed you all before that has the in-depth instructions for the whole project. But here specifically, I'm just asking you to give me this information. You don't need any pictures, you don't need any graphics, and you're not including a PowerPoint slide, you're just giving me the information. So you would copy and paste these words right here, and then you're just going to add to it. So next to vacation dates, you could say August 1st through 7th. City to visit could be Santiago in Chile. Weather during the visit, you'll have to look that up. So what is Santiago's weather like in August? And then lodging info. Where are you going to be staying in Santiago? This is just one of the examples for the check-in projects. Now, if you all have any questions at all, this is the homepage for your course, and it has the information where you can join my office hours video link. So every single day from 10 to 11 a.m., if you go to this link, I will have a video chat already started, and you can pop in and ask me any questions that you have, or get some help if you need it. I definitely want to be a source of support for you all in this, so if there's anything that you're unsure about, or just feel like you could use some guidance, definitely feel free to ask me. Of course, if you aren't available during this time, you can always reach out to me via email and I'm happy to help. I'm excited to see what you all come up with. Let me know if you need anything.